Hello, Sarah Eggleston with John L. Scott here, and I am back with your update for this week in housing. Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great day and in getting to enjoy the sunshine. It is absolutely gorgeous out there. Can't wait to get out myself. But I do have some information to share first. So let's go ahead and share my screen. And all right. So as I said, this is This Week in Housing for South King County. Jump right into it. So King County has moved to phase 2. They applied on Monday and just got approved this morning. So this is new and exciting breaking news. It's good to see that there is progress being made in the county. And this is where we are at as far as county-wide reopening. So you can see King County moved into phase 2. There's only 2 counties left that are in modified phase 1 and 3 in phase 1. So there's 5 counties behind us, but we are making progress as a state in overall. So what does that mean for real estate? The modifications for phase 2, the real estate firms can open their offices. My office is back open with a list of restrictions. There's a sign-in sheet. There is a sanitation station at the entry. Masks are required in all public areas, or if you are in an office with any other people, you need to be wearing a mask. So just something to be aware of if you do plan on visiting a real estate office, make sure to bring a mask along. Commercial brokers are now able to engage in the same activities that residential brokers are. They were not able to for a little bit. 3 people are now permitted for on-site real estate activities. This was actually true for phase 1.5, but it is also true for phase 2. And sign installers may install real estate signs. And so as far as what in-person real estate brokerage services are permissible, listing presentations, virtual tours, you can facilitate contracts, showings and previews, inspections, appraisals, buyer walkthroughs. Those are all activities that are okay for phase 1.5 and phase 2, but it's pretty much limited to that. There are no open houses. We will see the approval of open houses with strict restrictions in phase 3, but as I said, we're just entering phase 2, so we are not quite there yet. And all other activity has to take place inside the broker's home or at their office with these restrictions. Also, this came out yesterday. I saw they did raise a point a little bit today, just minimal amount, but yesterday mortgage rates fell to a 30-year all-time low of 3.13%. So they Freddie Mac has only been tracking rates since 1971, as far back as their graphs go, and we're at the lowest. So this is great news for anybody who's looking to buy or refinance. If you're looking to do that, I would act on that quickly if you can. These rates are amazing, and it's possible they'll go lower, but this is pretty much the bottom. So if you are looking at refinancing or purchasing a home, now is a really great time to get approved and try and lock in that rate. far as local activity, what's going on, you can see this is split up into residential and condo again. I'll just go ahead and flip to the combined though, since this is what we've been talking about a little bit more. You can see there are more listings on the market than there were last week, and pendings are doing pretty strong. Here's a look at those plot points since the end of April when I started doing these presentations. So these are the points since then. And you can see that the listed pended are still way, way up there. And as far as new listings, we're starting to tick up a little bit, but we really could use some more listings on the market. I've heard of some pretty frustrated buyers out there, and the listing that I just had this past weekend got 25 groups through there in 3.5 days. So the buyer activity is definitely there. This is North America, so kind of zooming out on our area here for showing time. This is, the orange line is this year, so you can see back at the end of May, early June, we surpassed, well, I guess it was, yeah, end of May, we kind of surpassed where we were last year for showings, and now we are well above that. That shows really strong buyer activity. I do think this is pumped up a little bit because there are no open houses, so everybody who wants to see inside the house has to get an agent to open the door for them and show them through. Whereas if there's an open house, you can just stop by if you're interested. So this is zooming back into Washington State, the Northwest Multiple Listing Service, so mainly Western Washington. And you can see the pending sales is still above where we were last year at this time. But new listings is far below where we were this time last year. So yeah, inventory is tight. We need listings. And looking forward, I did think this was interesting. This is a chart on layoffs by state. And if you look at Washington, we're in the orange. So that means that our layoffs increased from a week prior. So that was a little surprising to me because I do know many people that are going back to work or working more hours right now. So I was kind of surprised to see that little tick. But these are the numbers from Washington for that week change. Layoffs increased by 9.7%, and there were almost 3,000 more claims in Washington. So I'm not quite sure what's happening there, but hopefully it's just a little bit of a tick, and we will see a change in that over the next few weeks. And last but not least, it is contest time. I have this is the wrong picture. Ha! It's not a butterfly art contest. It is a painted rock contest. And here, 1 second. So if you head on over to Facebook, when my internet catches up with me, I'm really excited about the rock contest. There is a $50 gift card. There it is. $50 gift card to Barbecue Pete's Wood Pit Barbecue. And all you have to do is find this picture on my Facebook page here. Post a comment. You can see we already have a few entries, and go ahead and share your your entry and have your friends like it, because the most entries wins a $50 gift card to Barbecue Pete's Wood Pit Barbecue in Kent. And if you haven't tried their barbecue, it is fantastic. So we got Barbecue Pete's, super good. So go ahead and head on over there and enter. A winner will be announced on Thursday at 2 p.m. right here live on Facebook. And then I will be back here live again on Friday at 3 p.m. for another This Week in Housing. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.